Despicable request denied. Charles flatly dismissed Harry and Meghan when Archie's birthday was completely snubbed. Hello, and a very warm welcome back to LVT News. Could somebody please tell me this cannot be true? The media has started printing the news that Harry and Meghan had been rejected and their desire for Archie to be some happy birthday at the King's coronation on May 6, because the ceremony just so happens to fall on the same day as artificial birthday. According to royal commentator Angela, Ms. Levin told Sky News host Paul Murray they have made demands about standing on the balcony. On the one hand, they've been very nice and saying they want such an intimate family moment. On the other hand, they demand that they are there with their children and also that they want an apology first and that during the state event, not the family event, there will be a moment when they sing happy birthday to Archie. None of that has worked. So they won't be there. Now, if all of that is true, the family needs to rescind their invitation to attend because clearly, they have both lost the plot. I mean, since when has Harry told the line and done what people expect of him? Either he's going to bend the rules himself or he accepts somebody else to take care of it for him, and our SVP deadline is simply one more thing for Harry to tree with so much. When are they going to realize that the coronation is an incredibly important historic state event? It's not a family party. They were the ones who didn't want to be working royals anymore. Well, that was their choice. They had the right to make that choice. But in doing so, naturally, they also had to give up all the benefits, all the privileges that went along with that life, and because of their horrible behavior, nobody wants to see them either on the balcony or at any state events, for that matter. The balconies were the working royals who actually keep the business of the monarchy going. Harry and Meghan have decided they don't want their children to be in the spotlight. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. But just like with everything else they do, they did it in such an extreme way. The plus side, though, is that nobody's interested in their invisible children anymore. I know. I don't want to see any of those photoshopped photos of these kids anymore. I don't want to know anything about them, and I sure don't care about being one of their children's birthdays. Basics is the King's coronation, and that's all I care about. And also, who wants to bet that if they do come, instead of singing the national anthem, which Harry refused to do with his late grandmother's funeral, they are going to sing Happy Birthday instead? I wouldn't be surprised. So their PR people are the ones putting out this ridiculous news just to rile people up and make Charles appear weak, then appear that he's not dealing with them. Shows and confirms just how desperate the two of them are. Perhaps, is the demand that they knew in the first place wouldn't be met, and then they can turn around and point the finger at Charles for their no-show. And they believe they're going to avoid losing face. And they know it. I think they are having a great time right now. They are just marveling at how they have the king and the palace all twisted up over the issue of their attendance. They're not holding out for the balcony or happy birthday. Come on. They just want the attention. But then again, there is a distinct possibility that they'll get even better seating, which seems to have maybe worked, and maybe they'll get a little bit more visibility. If they do come, they see that as a win-win. And I don't know if they're going to behave. I mean, all eyes will be on them. And expectations of misbehavior are rampant when they go back to California. The battle is going to resume in earnest. They really are trying to just drive this monarchy into the ground. In a matter of only a few months. The king, thanks to his conduct, and also